even know if I want to. I don't know if this is working. I'm talking into the void. I know. I actually loaded some stuff onto YouTube that I want to. Like I went to the beach today, right? With this person that I was kind of hanging out with, and I just don't. I can't. I told her. I said, "You." To me, she's so entitled. Right? She sends me. Okay, I want. I want to do my art, right? Like I don't want. Thank you for your loyalty. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna shop now, so go the fuck away from me. Go away, I say. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up. I didn't take very long videos today, but I'll see if I can pull them up. But anyway, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I went to the beach with someone and told her, I said, I hate to be mean, and so I can't hang out with you anymore because she makes me mad. And I just it's like you make me mad. You make me mad. Like she sends me okay, like I want my art to be like my son said he's gonna buy a tufting rug thing and he's like, I would like to take it to the um farmer's market. And I'm like, do that, please. Then you and I we can go to the farmer's market together because I took my artwork back from where he used to work and so I've got like my octopus which is right here. I should hang it beside behind me. There's my octopus, and I think, wait, I can't see. I don't have, I'm all good. It's all good. I'm cool. Don't worry about me. I got this. Okay. Anyway, yeah, there's my octopus. Anyway, I took it back. And then I've got some birds and stuff anyway. I've got that, and then I'm working on my pelican. I've got another bird over here. I can paint t-shirts. I'm like, okay, fine. We need to do this. So, anyway, I forgot what I started talking about that. Making money and the fact that the world's going crazy. And then I was talking to him, and he was showing me, I was watching. I was watching our president, and I was watching our president's son um, worshiping Charlie Kirk, right? And I'm watching Charlie Kirk's wife, and I'm listening to her, and I'm watching how well she is doing, with a white cloth, making sure that her mascara doesn't run, and when she's crying, when she breaks down and cries, right? And I'm like, oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. I think we're in trouble. I'm afraid for us. I think that I hope I'm wrong. Fuck, I hope I'm wrong. The thing is I'm worried for me right now saying this, right? And I'm no, who am I? Nobody. Why would they come for me? But I'm worried about it, right? Because I think that they would. I think that they would. And it's like, I didn't ever think in my lifetime that I would feel like that, right? And that scares the fuck out of me. And it's like, I'm hoping that if anything happens to me, I mean, that my son gets this out there or something so that people, because like, I'm nobody, like I said, right? I'm a woman who, obviously, was born in this country, raised in this country. My mom was an alcoholic. We were born in Utah, raised in California. My mom moved us to California when I was 3, and it was a traumatic experience. It was horrible. I lost my cold blankie and my Barbie on that trip and was left behind, and I was only 3. I wasn't left behind. I mean, they made sure I got on the bus, right? But it was just my mom. It was traumatic, right? It was traumatic for her. She had 3 kids. One of them had like a learning disability. Anyway, so I've been in this country doing this grind all of my life. I was walking today with a friend of mine. Well, I don't even know. I told her today. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I was walking today through an area where there were a lot of people that were camping, right? Camping. Okay, that's what it was called, camping. And I'm like walking through it. I'm like, wow, lots of money. I'm looking at all the money and I'm thinking about it, right? And of course, the person I was walking with, and I said that money, and they're like, "What? No?" And I'm like, "No, there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of money in all the vehicles. There's a lot of money in the upkeep of it. There's money, right?" And I think that's great that people have that right now. And I don't know. I don't know what percentage of us is going to keep that. I am never going to, like, well, I don't want, that's the thing. I don't know that I want that. Like, yeah, I don't know that I want to travel around the country in an RV, right, and stay at campsites, but I would like to have the money to be able to do it if I wanted to, right? And I feel like it's, and my son has said this, it's like, and it's like, and then I see, okay, and enough about me, because now I see this, what's happening, and I'm like, what is happening? How can this be happening? I'm looking at this and I'm like, we got a cult taking over our country. We have a fucking orange cult of death taking over our country. And now they have a spokesperson in Charlie Kirk, right? So now they're going to use that to create a wedge. And it's like, and they're going to have, they've got his wife now, and they're going to have a spokesperson, a Republican. I'm not sure what dude it's going to be, but I think it'll be about a year. She'll give it a year for good measures. And who is going to grab a hold of her and run with this, right? I mean, it's for them, this is the ultimate fucking game show, right? And it's like, oh, that makes such good TV. What's going to happen with her? I mean, the way she was so good, her face, all. I mean, she had on, and all of them do this, so I'm not saying this just about one person in particular. She had on enough makeup, the cost just to do her face for that was more than some people make in a week. Because not just the makeup, but the people that do it, and do her hair, and all of that, right? To set her up to be this perfect little martyr. And I saw, this was chilling. I sent it to myself. And see, like I said, I get worried about saying this stuff, but whatever. They're not going to come after me. I hope. I don't know. They might, though. Let me see if I can find it, though, if I do have it. Here's one of them. Is this one? This one, right here. Let me see if I can find this. I saw this. Oh, my God. This is chilling to me. Chilling.
Charlie Kirk.
I am 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 Charlie Kirk. I am Charlie Kirk. I am Charlie Kirk.
I am Charlie Kirk.
I am Charlie Kirk.
I am Charlie Kirk.
I am Charlie Kirk.
I am Charlie Kirk, and we are just getting started.
You guys give me great hope. God bless you guys.
And we're just getting started. That's fucking chilling. That is fucking chilling to me. And I'm like, and my son's like, I'm sorry it's scaring you, Mom. It's just another day. And I'm like, really? Where the fuck have I been then? And then I see people, I'm like, Uta. It's all right. She fell off the couch. It's okay. She's okay. They're all like, oh my God, you've been gone all day and you have not met. Oh! That hurt. That really hurt. And right now, like, I'm freaking the fuck out and I don't even know what to do anymore. And you, what? You are a lot. I know. It's okay though. I gotcha. What? If you put a hole in my ball chair, I will be upset with you. Yes. My son was angry, he didn't want to go to work, and I don't blame him for being angry. And I feel like sometimes maybe I stoke it, and I shouldn't do that. I was trying to get him to stretch with me, but then I started talking about it, so maybe I need to not do that. I need to stop. I'm worried about it, though. I'm worried about us, and I get that he hates everything, because so do I. So it's hard for me to not talk about it, because I'm done, I'm like, fuck. Sorry. See, I don't want to be whining. Because everything like this shit, I am Charlie Kirk. No, you're not. You're not Charlie Kirk, kid. No, you're not. Charlie Kirk is gone. Something bad happened to him. It was horrible. It should not have happened. Nothing should have happened that way. It should not have gone down that way. We'll never know what happened for sure. We'll never know the truth. I don't believe what they're telling us at all happened is how things went down. At all, right? And I don't know that it matters at this point because I don't know if we can pull back from this. I mean, I'm afraid for our country for the first time in my life. I don't know. Maybe I was never paying attention before. Maybe because of the internet now. Maybe, I don't know. It just feels different to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're all going to be okay and the Democrats are going to take everything back and it's just going to, and then they'll have it for a couple of years and then the Republican, and they'll continue that. But we'll see. I'm curious to see. I'm afraid for us. And now with everything, I'm afraid. So I'm wondering the reason, because I thought about this and I'm like, well, why am I talking about this to a computer? I'm sitting here in a room by myself with my dogs talking to a computer about how I'm feeling about what's going on in our country right now, right? And it's like, why am I doing this? And the thing about it is because A, I'm tired, right? I'm fucking tired. I put in my time, and this is not how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be this way. Like, we're not supposed to not give a shit about anybody but ourselves, for starters. But as my son says, it's been going on for a very long time. And then, of course, yesterday he tells me there's kids in Gaza, getting just shot in the head. And I'm like, I know. Okay, and that's where our money is going. Our money, our government money is going to pay for that. And I'm just like, and I'm sure it's been happening in my lifetime. And now I'm just aware of it because now it's affecting me, right? And it's like, and that kind of pisses me off too. Although my son does give me grace on that, and he says you were just trying to survive, and he's right. So. Anyway, but that freaked me the fuck out, that with those kids. And now I don't even really want to show it because I feel like showing it is buying it, and even talking about it is buying into it. But the whole thing is just so surreal for me to see the president's son on national TV talking about a podcaster who was shot and bringing God into it as if God, like. It's like, that's a scary fucking God that thinks that certain people don't have the same rights as others because of who they are when I don't know who would want a part of that God, but that's the God that they're trying to put out there, and there's a lot, and what gets me is how many people actually believe in that, right? And so, is there enough of the good to outweigh the bad in this? I don't know, because the facts of the matter is like I said to my son, I said, how many people are at this Charlie Kirk thing? How big is the event, right? And then I thought about it and I realized it doesn't really fucking matter, because no matter what they tell us, we don't know that it's true. It's to the point now where we can't believe anything we're hearing, right? Like, we couldn't for a long time, but it's getting so much worse. Like, the stifling is beyond. We all know. We've seen what's happened. We've seen what's been happening. I've been talking about it for a while. Like I said, I've been worried about me, and I'm nobody, right? So, I've been worried about me, who is absolutely nobody. I've been worried about other people that actually are somebody, right? And it's like, I know we had to see this coming, right? Am I crazy? Or is it really happening, right? Like, it's like, it is, though, because you see the Charlie Kirk thing, and they're running with that. They're going to make that into something. Like, they can do that. They have the power to do that. Elon Musk was sitting next to the president at the event, according to my child. I have not seen it, because I'm afraid to watch it. It's like, this isn't General fucking Hospital, folks. I mean, come on. There's those of us down here who are not in the movie you are making, and it sucks for us, because I feel like we're bit parts and we don't fucking matter, right? And it's like I don't want to be a bit actor in their fucking saga. I mean, it sucks. All right, and I'll probably get taken away in handcuffs for saying this shit. That would be funny. Oh my god. I wonder if they disappear me. I don't actually think that would be funny. I don't want to be disappeared. I don't want to be arrested. They find a reason to go after me. People can turn you in. See, that's the thing. And this is an unfortunate thing, because the person that I divorced myself from today, because I told her, for some reason she makes me angry, and I don't know why. I told her I thought she was entitled, which I probably shouldn't have said, but it's true. It is. I think I started talking about this earlier, and I got sidetracked. I've been wanting to do my artwork. That's what I did get sidetracked. I remember now I started talking about farmers market. But anyway, And so she sends me this picture of a picture that she painted. And I'm like, well, that's a very nice picture that you painted there, you know? And so today I said, I really liked your picture. What made you decide you wanted to paint? Because she's never really painted since I've known her, which is fine. But she's never... Hi guys, shown much interest in my painting either, but anyway, so she went to a class, you know, and that's fine, but for her to send me the picture and stuff, and I was like, so what made you decide you wanted to paint? But all of that is outside of it because of the fact that people don't understand how entitled we are, right? Like even me, having clean sheets is an entitlement, and people don't realize that because people are like, I think, and I might be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm nuts. I hope I'm crazy. The thing that I'm more worried about is not it happening in my lifetime, but maybe my son's, right? He's 25. And I'm not, and it's like, I don't want to see his future end up on this path that we're going down, right? They are fighting at my feet, and it's not fighting. The one licks the one, and while he's licking him, he growls at him, but he says, please give me some more, and I'm like, and it sounds like, maybe I should just, like, make the noise in my head sound like a purring sound, which is kind of what it is in reality, so I don't know why it bothers me so much. How come, huh? See, those are the things that I'm trying to work on. I'm hoping that, I know that this is probably nuts. I talked about this earlier, putting this out into the universe. I'm hoping that maybe 100 years down the road or 50 years or whenever they look back on this time in our history, I hope there's record of some of us, maybe not me, but maybe me, saying that this was wrong. We did not want this to happen. We did not want this to happen. If what I feel like is going to happen happens, I hope it doesn't. I hope I'm overly feeling it, and and the thing is I don't know that it'll directly affect me, but it will. It already is affecting me, right? I feel affected by it, even though I'm not directly in the, but I feel like I'm in the fire. I don't even want to say I'm not directly in the fire because I am. We all are, and I just am so like devastated with this. I can't even wrap my mind around how we are here, where a person who was a podcaster that even though I agree that he did go out and talk to people and he opened himself up to people and he you know put out for debate, right? I mean, okay, that's great. I get that. But I feel like his beliefs were not very kind, right? And that's okay. I'm allowed to feel that, right? And I'm allowed to say that. I'm still allowed to say that in this country. I'm allowed to say that I did not like his beliefs. Whether that scares me, it does, which scares me. That it scares me because what the fuck? I'm nobody. And I'm scared to say that in my own house because I'm talking to YouTube, right? But who's going to listen to me? Like, I'm not them, right? I'm nobody. So why am I scared? Because I am. And that's what really blows me away. Because it's like none of us is safe. My son, oh, that's right. I was talking about the person today that I didn't, because her entitlement. Whatever. I shouldn't have said that, but whatever. But I don't trust her not to turn me in for something. I thought about that. I'm like, I hope she doesn't turn me in because I try to be nice. I try to be kind. I said, because really it's not her. I just don't mesh with her. I don't mesh with her. You know, for her to, I don't know. I just don't mess with her. I don't want to even, I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm feeling like I don't want to fuck with shit that's causing me to feel discomfort, right? I don't have a whole lot of time left on this earth. I know none of us knows how much time we have. I got that. But I know for sure, like, I'm older than other people, so my time statistically is less on this planet, right? And so statistically, I don't have as much time as your average person, right? And so I see stuff and I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm so tired of wasting and that's what bothers me about, I don't mind working, but I put so much into the system for so many years and it's like, I'm tired of trying to read shit on a computer, right? I'm tired of inputting data. I'm tired of that shit. My eyes are not the best anymore. And it's like I'm wasting my eyesight on that shit, on these fucking computers, right? And it's like, I don't fucking want to do that. I'm going to have to do it for one more year. So I'm going to have to buck up, and I'm going to have to just, I don't know, eat more carrots or something. I'm going to have to do it. So I got to get out of credit card debt. I was saying that because everything's going sideways, and I want to get some land. I want to just kind of isolate for a while. I would like to leave the country in reality, because I'm worried for us here. But I don't know that it'll be that easy to get out right now, you know? I mean, I don't know that it ever would have been easy to get out. That sounds, I mean, just moving from the country, especially because I have dogs. If I didn't have dogs, things would be much different. I don't know. But I am the kind of person who made a commitment, so I will get some land so that I promise my Walter dog that I will have enough land where he can really run, you know what I mean? Because right now it like wraps around my house and there's no like a patch where you can even run in a circle, you know? So it's kind of, I don't know. And then we've got right now, I'm sitting here talking to the computer because if I turn on my TV, I'll be afraid. Maybe, I don't know, do I want to watch it? Do I want to see them? I don't know. I know what I was going to do. Word salad. Word salad. What are you thinking about? I don't know. Something sparkly, though. That's what I will tell you. There was something over there, and I see it now. Here I was driving to the ocean this morning. I was driving to the ocean. There's me, yesterday. I will talk about this because I am 61 years old, and I am proud of myself.
I realized
Right
I
here.
had a flat tire there on that hill. So I hobbled across the street to a funeral home and I'm changing my tire in their parking lot. That is my Saturday so far.
My stupid
Yay.
tire went flat.
I realized I had a
And
flat
I was
tire on
like,
the hill.
what the fuck?
So I
I'm on a
hobbled over
hill. So I Google it, and I'm like, okay, which I do. I didn't have to really Google it. Oh, it's over here. Whoops, you couldn't even see that. I'm sorry. Here, let me do this again. I don't know who. Nobody. I'm talking to a computer. My algorithm's gonna get out there, and they're gonna try to sell me shit because I'm talking to my fucking computer. There we go. There it is. My video. I don't know. Anyway. It says I'm live. I can go look. So yeah, I'm gonna pause. So I'm driving down the street that's over here, and like I'm driving along, and I'm going, damn, something's wrong with my car, and the tire light has been off for a while. So, but I like checked them all, and I didn't see anything, and it ended up being a screw is what it was. But anyway, so I felt it, so I turned off, and I pulled into next to where this white car is right here, parked this way, and it's not that much of a slant, but it's enough of a slant I would have had to jack it up on that side, which would have tipped, not the other side, right? And I'm like, I don't want to do that. That wouldn't be wise. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? So I looked over here, and there was, I showed it. Anyway, there was right there was a funeral home. And I'm like, that's going to be pretty level. They don't really want to park a hearse on a hill, right? So I walked over there and looked, and they said that on Saturdays it was appointment only, and it was Saturday. So I took my car over and I fixed my tire. Okay, like I said, I'm proud of myself because I am 61 years old, and I fixed my tire. And when my son just got to work, he texted me. Have a nice. He did not want to go. I feel so bad. I know. Just got to work. I love you. I love you too. I hope you have a good night. He didn't want to go. And I feel bad because I kind of feed into it because I talk with him about this stuff too because I'm angry. I don't want to go to work either, but I will because I have to. You know what I mean? And I need to quit I'm being a baby, kind of. Not a baby. I'm tired. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do 5 people's jobs, you know? I don't. I can. I know. I've done it before. I'm more than capable. I just don't know if I want to. I don't have a whole lot of time left to be giving all my energy because I owe credit card debt. my own fault though. I got myself there, so. I know, everyone's like, interest rates are going lower, but I don't know, because my crazy in my head. I haven't had a steady job since I've been here. It's down. I went crazy when I moved. Well, I was crazy before that, but I was at least in a stable place where I'd been crazy for 25 years. When crazy moves after 25 years, it's really crazy. Hi, Temperance. She's all panting away. Anyway, the hearse was there. And then I changed my tire. Oh, yeah, but that's what happened. So this is what happened. So, okay, so my car gets a flat. And I'm like, well, that's okay because I have a pump. So I'm going to pump up the tire. So I hook up my pump, right? And it's a loud pump. So I hook up my pump and I plug it into the car. And I start it and I'm looking and I'm waiting. And I'm like, huh. My tire is not pumping up. And so then, foolishly thinking that Fix-A-Flat would do something, I tried that too and it didn't work. And at that point, I'm like, great. So I went across the street. Well, I tried to get my tire off and it wouldn't come off. And I'm like, damn it. And that had happened to me once before. So I had remembered when that happened, I watched the guy and he hit it with a hammer and it came off. And I'm like, well, damn, if I would have known it was going to be that easy, you know, but I did not know. But I Googled it and they said to do that too, but they said to kick it and I was wearing Crocs. I'm like, great, I'm wearing Crocs and I have to kick the rust off because of I live where the ocean is and I go to the ocean. I don't go through a lot, but anyway, I was stuck. So I'm like, great, but I had weights in my car. I had 5-pound dumbbells in my car. I was like, rocking it. So I hit it, got it loose, got it off, put the donut on, went to Walmart, got a new tire. It didn't cost me very much money. I still had like a warranty on my other one, so I was glad it was a screw. But what happened was because I didn't know that it was flat, and I drove from the grocery store up a hill into where I turned off into where I ended up here at the funeral home. I was cussing. I said goddamn it once. And then I apologized because, you know, I was at a funeral home and I'm like, well, that's not very good. I'm sorry, just in case. So everybody knows. Oops, sorry, my bad. Anyway, I changed my tire, but I was proud of myself because I'm 61 and I don't know that makes a difference. But I'm a girl by herself and changing her tire. And I don't know that makes a difference either, but I did it and I'm proud of myself because I was going to call my son a couple of times, but I didn't because it was his day off and he wanted to relax. And he asked me to get him some milk because he didn't want to leave the house. He wanted milk and bacon because he didn't want to leave the house. And I'm like, well, I don't want to call you with a flat tire, you know? Okay, so I did it myself and I am like, and then I went today and I went hiking with someone that made me, I don't know why I get angry when I'm around her. It makes me feel bad. I don't want to feel bad about myself. So I just want to, and I try to be honest and tell her that and just be like, I don't want to feel bad anymore. Things are going crazy. Like I have barely been holding on for so long, right? Like, I mean, obviously, if anybody, I know there's like 108 people that are out there. So somebody watches what I do somewhere, right? And if you know me, then you know I've been holding on by a thread for a long time, right? But I'm getting a lot closer to the end of it all where I don't have to be like whatever is expected of me to be in this society, right? I can just go somewhere and be something that I can just be. Like I can go dance on the fucking beach if I want to. I can go paddleboarding when I want to. I can go play with my dogs when I want to. Not as much. I mean, I'm hoping I'll be able to semi-retire. It's not going to be a lot of money and I need to get these credit. I need to sell this house. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, I've been holding on by a thread. And it's like, I don't want things to go sideways because we've got the orange cult of death in charge of the White House. And then, we've got this martyr thing going on. And Donald Trump Jr. is all up there. I'm like, I wonder how much cocaine he was on. You know what I mean? I'm sure enough for all of them. Who knows what kind of drugs they're taking the best, I'm sure, to keep them going. You know what I mean? I mean, for me, it's sugar. I hate licorice ropes, which, Odin, buddy, which it's funny because they put stuff almost, the packaging is smaller, but not, you know what I mean? It's still not super small, but then stuff inside of it's like this fucking big, and it's like, and then what they did, I saw this, I used to eat those, they were the sweet tart licorice ropes, right? And there would be these licorice ropes in the bag. So now what they've done is they've cut the licorice ropes down to about that much, and they put that in the same bag. Then they created another bag, and they put this much of it in a bunch of little bags that they sell you in a bigger bag. So you think you're getting these special bite-sized pieces, but it's their waste that they're creating more waste with and selling it to us, and we're buying it. Like, I didn't buy it because I see what it is, except for it's my addiction. It's pretty sad. I don't like that I'm addicted to sugar. I mean, it's better than being addicted to booze. At least I'm not drinking anymore. I gotta give me that. I mean, come on. I am so proud of myself I was drinking for a long time, all of my life, pretty much since I was 12 till, I don't know, I quit for 15 years. So when I was 40 something, Rylan was 7 when I quit. So I was born. There's 43, I guess, when I quit. Yeah, because I moved here when I was, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I quit drinking. And then when we got here and he moved out, I started drinking again. I think I drank for a couple of years, and I'm just past my year sobriety birthday. So, celebration. All by myself in my living room. I was singing today, though, by myself in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom when we were hiking. There was nobody in the bathroom, so I was in there singing. And I'm like, I want to go like in the afternoon, like paddle out, and I want to go like off into the shore where nobody can see me, and I want to sing as loud as I can and see how it sounds. I don't know. I don't think I'm horrible. I mean, I'm not great, but I don't care. I'm not horrible, and I love it. I mean, I don't know. Everything is just crazy, So does it really matter if I decide I want to go out and sing? or even now, if I started singing, I don't know, I'd be nervous because I'm by myself in my living room. So it would be kind of stupid to be nervous, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm going to try to sing. Not try, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing with Not For Blondes. And I'm going to sing what's going on, because I don't know what the fuck is happening in our world, and it's freaking me the fuck out. And singing makes me not be me for a while. I'm someone else, right? Like, I'm that person that's singing. I am not me. So, I need to have a drink of water, though. So I'm going to be, what's up? I'm going to be what's not for non-blondes. Let's see. The beginning of this is hard for me. I just rolled all over myself. Odin. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like I'm her, huh? We're going to be her, not us. You ready? Come on. Be someone else. Close your eyes and be someone else, really? Breathe. Try and get up that great hill of hope for destination. Here we go, ready? I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this. Are you okay? Let's do this. Ready? Let's do this. Hold on. Ready, Temperance? Here we go. Ready? And so at night sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little cute. Come over here. You want to sing with me? And so I wake in the morning and I sit outside. Scream top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, I said, hey, what's going on? I'm afraid for us. What is happening? My son tells me I have no reason to be afraid, but I am afraid for us. I'm afraid for us. I hope that we're going to be okay. The fact that we're funding kids being shot in other countries, in the head, even anywhere, it doesn't even fucking matter that they're keeping food from them. People are starving. Why? Like, I can't. And it's like, and he's right, it's been going on a long time. I guess I've been hiding my head in the sand. No, I was raising him. That's what I was doing. I mean, he's seen it because I was raising him. I was not paying attention because I was doing what I had to do to make a life for us, right? And now I'm like, now I see it and I'm like, what the fuck? They've been taking my fucking money for that, and I have been working my ass off. And they've been taking my fucking money and funding, blowing up little fucking babies, right? Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'm mad. And then they get on TV and they create this fucking game show bullshit. This is not a fucking game show. This is not The Apprentice. This is not the fucking Trump show, the Orange Cult of Death show, whatever. What's his fucking, I can't even think of his name, Charlie Kirk show. It's like, fuck. I just am so appalled by everything, and I don't even know how to wrap my brain around it all. Like, I can't let it dictate how I feel. I need to help my son pull back from it too. It's hard. He's really upset. It's hard for me to not, because he's my child, right? And I see what's happening. I don't want this for him. I don't want this for his life, right? And I know he says, he's like, I'm a white male, I'll be fine. And I'm like, but he's not fine. And that's not what he means. And you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't even say that now. He said it a couple times, but now he's like, I don't know. He's angry, and I understand why he's angry. I was telling him today to not watch it so much. I'm like, try not to watch it so much, come out and stretch with me, and then I start talking about it. So I need to quit talking about it, but I'm afraid for us. I know I've said it a million times in this, why I'm streaming out into the fucking wherever. I need to water my plants. But if I turn on TV, then Charlie Kirk is going to be on there. So I guess I can just turn on music. And then I feel so lonely. It's okay, though. I can't believe that I'm talking to a fucking computer. Does it make me feel lonely? That's insane. That's fucking insane. It is. It's crazy. Crazy talk, I say. All right. I'm gonna go. Everything's fucking wrong. I'm worried for us. I'm gonna continue to talk to the void, though. I don't know that it matters, but again, I'm hoping that even if, and I'll never know. I'll be dead. Who knows? But I'm hoping someday, somehow they'll look at these things and realize that not everybody was on board for this, right? That I don't trust that history is going to, although my son tells me for years it's been that way, that history has just been directed towards whatever the rich people want it to be, right? Seeing it happen right in front of your eyes, so blatantly, taking things out of the Natural History Museum, it just blatantly taking away our information, slowly minimizing all of our information, right? It's like, fucking A. I am just changing the numbers to what you want them to be. I mean, and everybody on board with that. What doesn't matter now, who do we trust? There's nobody that I can really think of that I trust to get my information from at this point in my life. And that sucks. I'm like, I trust no one. I don't trust the weather man. No, I do not trust him. He is a bad boy. He is not. That is not true. It's not his fault, because he has only control of what he can control. The problem is not him. It is all the others that have all the money that are now deciding what they want to feed to us. We are only allowed to hear what they say. We can no longer say what we want. We can't. They're taking it away from us. They're taking our rights. And they're going to run us over with their big trucks again. They're doing this twice. They did it once and now here they go again. And they think it is okay and it is not okay. What they are doing is wrong. It's very, very wrong. And now we are supposed to just sit here silently and let them run us over again and make us hide from who we are. Like we should not be that. That is not right. We are born just like they are born. We have the blood and we have the skin like they have. We all do, and we all be too. I'm telling you, I know this to be fact. We know Donald Trump P. We do know that. We know they all poop too. Shh, don't tell anybody, because it's a secret. If we tell people, then we might get in trouble. They will be mad at us for those things that they are in mad. Like, you have to be nice and say about them that you love them. We love them. They are our friends. We love them. See, no, but we do not hate them. We do not. We just do not want no ruling, no king. No king did not want them, did not ask for them, did not vote for them either. But it does not matter because we are supposed to be a democracy, right? And he won the vote. So we are hoping and praying that what really happens in next vote, right? That it will not be, that it will be real. We're afraid if it's real or not. That fears me too, because then we may not vote. We may say, well, it won't matter. We cannot do that. We must vote. We must say what we think. Otherwise, we are in lots of trouble. It will happen again. It is happening again. But really, the orange cult of death, I mean, I guess Hitler wasn't all that great either. It's funny to me, though, because I was talking earlier, and I know, like I said, I could get in trouble for saying this stuff, I guess. I don't know, but it's funny to me that, I forgot what I was going to say now. It's okay. It's all good. I don't know. I'm worried for us. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And it's funny, because it is, to me, it's like, here we go again. We're repeating history. It's blowing me away that so many people don't see it. Like I asked my son the other day, I said, is this genocide? What's happening over here? You know? And he goes, no, I don't think so. And then he looked up the definition of genocide and he's like, maybe it is. So I'm like, well, that's not good now, is it? Anyway, here's me, not me, but yep, see, look, I fixed my tire. I did it. And it was a pain in the ass, but I did it by myself without anybody. And I'm a 61-year-old woman. And I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not, but I'm proud of myself. Especially because I pulled over. First, I tried to pump it up. Then it didn't work. Then I tried to fix flat. It didn't work. I'm like, great. And I purposefully did not go to Walmart because I did not want to shop at Walmart yesterday. Like, I was walking through because I ended up having to go because I had to get my tire fixed, right? But anyway... So, because I was on my way back from the other store when this happened. So anyway, I'm walking through Walmart and I'm seeing all these clothes and all this stuff. And it's like, okay, you know, there were so many different pairs, all these things. So I was like, oh, I could buy this. And I bought candy. I bought candy. I did. I know. I'm so, I can't help it. My sugar addiction. I need to stop it. But then today, so I need to download this video. Because I saw it would have been a perfect, if I knew somebody that I could have like paddleboarded with today, it would have been a perfect day to paddleboard. A perfect day to paddleboard. I'm bummed. I'm sad. It would have been a good day to put on like the full wetsuit and go out there. There were 3 sea lions out there, I think, or seals, something, I don't know. There was 3 creatures out there. And it would have been a good day. But the thing is I don't know the tides around here well enough to trust going out and not, because especially this time of year, like I know October is when it gets kind of a little sketchy, and since there was nobody out there, I didn't want to go, because there's other factors. There's seaweed factors. Like, I don't want to go out there when there's all that thick seaweed out there, because you get tangled up in that shit, you know? I mean, that makes it hard to, yeah, it's just, at least that's my thought process. I might be wrong. I don't know. But let's see if I can. Let's see which picture is them. This one maybe? I don't know. I'm going to load it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to pause it and load it, and then I'll show it and look at it, because I don't know. I don't want to believe what's happening is happening, and I want to believe that I'm just crazy. And I'm just going to continue just to be nuts, you know? and hope I'm okay and I can get through this. I'm finally, like I said, I'm finally starting to feel like, yeah, no, I don't want to schedule it. Public go. Publish now. Publish now. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Maybe it's not long enough. I don't know. It's an instant premiere. I don't know what that means. It's upcoming on my channel. One of these days, I think I'm going to look at this stuff and be like, maybe, I wonder. I don't know. I kind of like looking back at it, you know? I'm like, I don't have many of myself, which, you know, what I'm thinking of. I need to get socks because when I went, she didn't hang out anymore because for some reason I was mean to her. I didn't want to be mean to her. I didn't know why I was mean to her. It made me feel bad. I didn't want to be mean to her, so I didn't want to be around her anymore because she made me mad. Like, I don't know why. I can sit here and make all these excuses, but I don't know why. But the fact of the matter is that I don't know that it really matters. There's going to be people in your life that are going to make you mad, that you're not going to want to spend time with, right? And you should just be able to not spend time with them. It's unfortunate we're stuck at jobs with people that we don't want to spend time with enough, right? So I'm not going to spend time with somebody outside of a job that I don't want to spend time with, right? And I just didn't want to spend time with her anymore. And so I told her today, so she like prolonged it. I'm like, whatever. Fucking left her keys and I don't know, whatever. But anyway, I don't know. There were parts of it that were okay. But to begin with, we went, okay, so we decided we're going to go hiking. And we get to this place to go hiking. And she's got these rubber-soled shoes with like open, meshy stuff. And I'm like, it's been raining and we're going hiking. So I'm wearing hiking boots to go hiking in. And I just was like, why would you? Because here's my viewpoint on this. I think she thinks that I don't know, whatever. My viewpoint is that if she falls down because she is wearing the wrong shoes and hurts herself, I am the one that has to deal with that, right? And I'm like, because you were not like wearing the proper shoes, I feel, to go hiking when it's slick. But she said it was fine, but she was walking really slow. And I was like, hiking. I wanted to go hiking. You wear hiking shoes to go hiking and you hike. You know what I mean? I don't know. So that said, she did see 2 lizards. So I probably stepped on some lizards and stuff because I was hiking. I was trying to get exercise. But anyway, I just loaded, I thought, another video, I think. Let me see. And I think I saw some critters out there. It would have been a really good day to boat. It's upcoming, so I don't know. It says it's about 5 minutes. It would have been a really good day to go paddleboarding, I think. But I don't know if the wetsuit that I have is appropriate for this temperature. Because, although I'm not going to get in the water that much. I mean, paddleboarding is not getting in the water. You're on the board, right? So, it was a nice day, so I think it would have been okay. But again, I don't know about the tides around here and that well. And I know I've been chased away by one before. I have a video of it where I was back in the bushes and didn't realize there's a video on here somewhere where I'm running from it. I think I'm going to find it. Oh, look at this. He drives me, I'm sorry, this guy drives me kind of, all of them. I don't trust anybody anymore. That's the problem. None of them. They all they've got these big Levitt paddocks, and I know that you have to do that so people click on it. I get that. But it's like then they're calling them, and my son, I don't know. I just don't know. Everything is not, I like what I can hear. Like, if I hear him talking with my own ears, but I'm kind of afraid to watch it. But let's see if I can find the Charlie Kirk. What is it? A Charlie Kirk. What is it called? His vigil? Is it a vigil? Ooh, I said I wasn't going to do this. No, I don't want to see the fucking shooting. Thank you. I saw that. I do think, though, a lot of people are like, oh, that's so gory. I'm like, yeah, you got shot in the side of the neck. It sucked. I'm not going to look at it up close because it looks like it sucked. So, yeah, I think it probably was gory, you know? I don't know. It's like, it was unfortunate. The whole thing was so unfortunate. It makes me sad that that happened. It really does. I wish that it hadn't happened. I don't think that it benefited anybody for sure. You know what I mean? It's like, but I also don't think that now I'm worried because they're taking it and they're going to turn it into, I mean, they've got little kids saying, "Hey, I'm Charlie Kirk." I'm like, what the fuck is this? Children of the Corn bullshit that's happening. What is going on now? Okay, here, I'm going to freeform dance exercise. Now, what's this? Okay, I remember doing this. I'm going to turn this to sound up. No, I remember, I'm such a dork. That's funny. I remember doing this and I sent it to a job. Yeah. And they were like, "What does this mean?" And I quit shortly after. So I guess that's what that meant. But that wasn't why I sent it though. The fact that they didn't get it though. I don't know. It's funny though. Okay. I am a freak. I am a freak. I still do that though. I did that the other day. Just not like that. I think I've gotten a little bit better maybe. I don't know. But I was dancing in that spot the other day. I was dancing at the beach first. And then today I was dancing at the beach. I was playing. I was having fun. I was having so much fun. I was laughing my ass off. It was fun. It was like these people, they came walking by me with their dogs and they said something. And I'm like, I took my earbud out and I'm like, what? And they said, "Oh, you're taking the long way." You know, because I was running like the way that the water was going, right? So I was like running with the pattern. It was fun anyway. And I said I was being 5 and I like being 5 because it's fun. That's what I said. So let's see, what other stuff do I have? Playing with my doggos. My screen is wonky. What's this? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's see how much I've changed. It's crazy. One of my dogs is gone. Everything is crazy. Life is crazy. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know if anybody will ever look on this ever. I don't know that it matters. I think that putting stuff out in the universe is really important. I think that saying that what is happening is wrong is really important. I'm disappointed in the people that saw this coming a long time ago, like I did. I know I saw this coming a long fucking time ago. Not as long ago as my son, which I wish I had seen it then. I don't know what difference it would have made. You know what I mean? What would I have been able to do different to make it better than this end? It's at least for us, right? It's like, but I don't want to be that person either. It's like, okay, so it's good for me. Well, what about the other people? It's like the fact that people don't understand what they do affects so many things, right? It's like, how do you not know that? I don't know. It blows me away. I'm going to go, though. I need to eat. It's only 4:41, though. But I'm going to go. I'm afraid to watch the Charlie Kirk stuff. As a matter of fact, why couldn't I just find it? Hold on. Okay. It's the funeral, right? Is that what's happening today? Videos. Memorial. Here we go. Is this live? I don't know if this is live. Problem is I can't. Oh my God, chicken. There was chicken right there. In case you're hungry. I know I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Turning point. This here. That's kind of cool. Was he Irish? He must have been, right? Is that why they did that? This dude's like, "Am I the one on camera? Can they please?" There we go. Okay, this isn't. No, thank you. So, oh my God. Wow. Fucking A. Damn. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Damn. This is something else. This is something else. I am so, like, blown away by this. We can't hear what he's saying, which I don't even know if I want to. Fuck. I don't know who these people are. I can't anyway. I don't know if I have my earbuds or not. I don't know. I don't know if I want to hear what they're saying. Who are these people? Who the fuck are these people? Oh my god, I need to know. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can hear this. I'm freaking out now. I knew I'd freak out if I saw this. God damn it. This shit's going on in our country over somebody who wanted to take us back a lot of years. You know what I mean? And it's just freaking me out.
What is true?
Whoops.
We will respectfully,
That'll echo.
boldly challenge what is accepted by culture in order to see.
Okay, I can't do that. Closed captions. I'm not sure I want to hear what they have to say. Look at this. Look at all these people. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are in trouble. Oh, they're gonna run with this. It's gonna be part of the Donald Trump game show. It's our lives, but it doesn't matter. It's cool. It's all a game show. Holy fuck. This is kind of scary to me. I mean, her outfit's nice though. I wonder what that costs. How much money do you think these clothes cost these people? Look at the way that they're dressed. This shit is so fucking expensive and people can't eat right now. Right? Look at this. I mean, it's just fucking... It's just like when I was walking through the campsite and I said expensive. You know, I'm like... It's... Look at that. What do you think that costs? What do you think that costs? All of that right there. Her face, her hair, the makeup, the tan, the clothing. You know what I mean? This is not... She's not buying this at Goodwill. The necklace right there. You think that's real? Probably. I mean, come on. That's real, right? We know that, right? The earrings. Really? This is where we are? Really? Really? Okay. Okay. For somebody who did not believe that we should have equal rights, he thought the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, I think. You know, I heard him say that a few lives was worth it to have the Second Amendment, right? I heard him say that. We all heard him say that, right? I mean, I'm not saying he deserved to die. I've said that multiple times. But do we need to make it into this? Like, who is this person? She's probably some preacher thing, right? This is all about God now, right? Because he's now God. Is that what happened? I think somewhere Charlie Kirk turned into God. And we all missed it, except for these people. Damn! Where were we when it happened? Oh, I know. Where was I? I don't even know. It sucked. My son. I came home from work and my son told me he'd been shot and I'm like, fuck. You know, it made me really sad. I'm bummed out about it. So, I mean, that I will say. But, and this is why. Because these people are going to do this with it, right? And it's like, it's not okay. And I'm all thinking I could get taken away for this. I could get fired from my job for saying this. Right? For saying that I'm afraid for our country now because of this. I can get fired from my job for that. That's why I'm afraid. I'm a good person. I've worked very hard all of my life. I've never done anything to intentionally hurt anybody. Well, I've done some things when I was back using. That was a long time ago. But now I feel bad for those things and I have made amends with myself for those things, right? But I don't now intentionally ever hurt anybody. I never try to cause harm, right? But I mean, these people, that's all they are. They don't care about us. They don't care about who we are. They care about themselves, period. They care about making money, period. And now they are going to divide us as much as they can with this, and they're going to do it all in the name of God. And that is fucking scary. That is a cult, and that is fucking scary. And I want to go on record saying that. So if by chance, like I have said multiple times since I've been speaking to my computer today, if by chance somewhere down the road someone looks at these and sees these and reads them like old books and says, oh my God, these people did this certain thing, let's put this, I don't know, whatever. I hope that they see and realize that not all of us were on board with this. You know, this is crazy. I mean, what is happening? It's like, it is like a game show to me, and not to me, but I feel like to them, they think like Donald Trump, we know it's a game. It's a game. And it's like, and I guess it's always been this, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I think Obama, all of it was a game. I'm not just saying just Donald Trump, all of it has been a game with our lives, and they don't care as long as they're making enough money. Now it's gotten to the point to where money's become way too important. My son's like, it's gonna all bust. It's gonna burst. Everything's gonna blow up. You just watch. And I'm like, that's why I'm worried. You don't have to tell me to just watch. But I used to feel like, because I was around in 2008, right? I mean, I had my son. He was 8 years old. He was born in 2000. And at that point in time, when that bubble burst, I remember Obama was going to be the great hope, which he did. You know, they've all sucked. I'm not even going to fucking get into the whole politics of it. I mean, they all do good. They all do, well, I don't know about Donald Trump, but the majority of them do good and bad, right? I mean, there's give and take. Some of them are more bad than good. Some of them are more good than bad, but there's give and take with all of it, right? But I remember that he was going to save us, and, you know, we got out of a slump. But at that time, in 2008, I had just gotten sober, so I was kind of paying attention to what was going on. And, you know, for me then, I was like, I'm already at the bottom of the barrel. I can't get any lower than I am. You know, at that time, though, I wasn't in debt, right? Then I went back to school, and I got in debt. I, got addicted to credit cards. Anyway, let's not get into that. But it's like, at this point in time, I don't feel that kind of confidence that I felt then, that I'm already at the bottom of the barrel. There's nothing more they can take from me. I don't think that that's true now. We are, as I have said, I don't know if I said that to you, but I did tell my son that clean sheets are a luxury. You know what I'm saying? And people are not understanding that. People aren't appreciating that, I don't think. And again, I don't know what's going to happen, like, within the next however many years, right? And I could be just fucking crazy town loony bins. I don't know. But I do know that I don't feel safe for my child's future, you know? And he's 25, and he's still a child, you know? I mean, he's an young adult man, right? But I don't feel safe for his future. And it's like, I'm not okay with that. I didn't have him to give up at 18. That's not how it fucking works. You don't bring somebody into this world and then just bail on them when they turn a certain age, right? You brought them here. And if shit gets rough, you need to be there, right? And so I'm trying to make sure that he's going to be okay before my time is up. And I don't have a whole lot of time left. I'm like on the tail end of this journey. Thank fucking God. I know, I say that, and I'm like, do you really want to die? And I don't really want to die right now, but I don't know that I want to live a whole lot longer. I really don't. Maybe another 20 years. I don't think 30. I used to say I got 30 good years left, but I'm 61. 85, 86 maybe. You know, I don't know. It depends. When I go, I want to still be moving around and be, like, I worry about my vision, you know, especially, like, doing what I'm doing. I could get around if I could not see. That would not be the end all do all for me. It would suck and I would be sad. I would probably cry a lot, but that wouldn't be something, because we could figure that out. We could get a place where I could learn to get around without being able to see, right? But if I cannot take care of myself, and I do not know who I am, like I was working at a place, and that people were walking into walls, right? And I'm like, so why are they alive? Why are we keeping them living? They don't know what they're doing. They can't speak with you. And if they do know what they're doing, it's even worse. If they're in their minds and they are like thinking, oh my God, why don't they understand me? What is wrong? Why can't they understand what I'm thinking? Oh my God, this is horrible. That's even worse, right? So it's like, to me, I feel like I don't know, and it's all because of money. We keep people alive like that because of money. We keep people in homes like that because of money, right? And it's like, it's really disgusting. The reason that we shoot kids over in other countries is because of money. It's all so bad. And it's like, and it sucks. I mean, what are you supposed to do? You have to have money to live, right? Like, you have to have money to live. It's, unless it, like, I don't know, maybe if the bubble bursts. But then what skills do we have? Like, think about it. What if the internet just went down? What if it just stopped? I mean, it's like, what the fuck would we do? Like, all my money's in the bank, right? I wouldn't have money to go buy anything if the internet went down because all my money's in the bank, right? And it's like, that is kind of something that I don't want to think about. That freaks me out. But she would be fine. So we would be all right, because the Charlie Kirk funeral service people, whoever they are, I don't know do we want to hear what she has to say? I mean, not really. Like, I'm worried about what they have to say. I don't know that, like, who are all these people? Who are they? Who is this guy, I wonder? I need to know who these people are. I need to find out who they are that spoke at this thing. And find out who they are. I'll have to ask my son. I don't know if we want to get... Who's this guy? He looks familiar. He's like a podcaster dude, too. They're all grifters. That's who they are. They're all fucking grifters. Every single one of these people is a grifter. Every one of them. The biggest grifter of all. Here's our king grifter. The king grifter. Behind the glass. Behind bulletproof glass. He's like, there we go. I am going to YMCA you today for you, Charlie, because you are going to be gone now. So, since you are gone, I will here to YMCA you into heaven, because we do believe that you will go to heaven. That's what they say. They say heaven, go there. I say, okay, if there's heaven and he goes there, I'm glad I'm not going there. I don't want to go to the same heaven as Charlie Kirk, so I'm cool with all this. There's Donald Jr., though. That's scary to me. He's such a fucking cokehead. And he's not married. He's going to go after her. You watch. You fucking watch. They'll get married. You watch in a year. I would just... If I'm right about... I can't be. I'm usually not right about that kind of stuff. I'm kind of wrong. Because I thought that... Nikki Haley, I thought that she might have a chance going for the presidency, but that was foolish of me. And here's a guy reading from the Bible, right? Okay, this is crazy. Oh my God, Dracula's there. He didn't melt. I can't, oh wait, what's this? What's this? I was watching the Donald Trump coin the other day. There's Charlie throwing his hat. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Here comes the helicopters. They're flying over my house now. They're gonna come and take me away because I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. I'm fucked. Or was I just him? He is scary. Stephen Miller is he's fucking scary as fuck. He is scary. Something about him, just like I can see him having people trapped in his basement doing experiments on them. You know what I mean? Like the people that are disappearing from Alligator Alcatraz, I can see him being involved in experiments with them. Honestly. I know I'm crazy, but I can see it happening. Because look at him. I mean, he just looks like that. Doesn't he kind of look like that? Or am I crazy? I just said I was, so... Alright, do you want to hear it?
That you cannot withstand my strength.
Whoops, if I do that, it's going to echo. So I need to go like this, and go like this, and go like that. And then I can turn it up and it'll play on the desktop, maybe.
These cannot comprehend our strength.
Do we want to hear what he has to say? I don't know. He's kind of scary. Kind of a scary dude.
Our
I'm
lineage and our
worried.
legacy
Fuck, I'm worried.
hails back to
I'm gonna have to get out.
to
Oh,
Rome,
dogs.
to
I
Philadelphia,
need to cook
to
dinner.
Monticello.
Hi, Walter. We're not
Our
going back out.
ancestors built the cities. They produced the art and architecture. They built the industry.
I hope I'm overreacting. I really do. I hope like hell I'm overreacting. If not, though, universe, I said it was bad. I said it. The only thing we have control over is the strength of our bodies and the strength of our minds. And I changed a fucking tire yesterday at 61 years old, and it was a pain in the ass because it was stuck on there, and I had to beat it to get it off. And then I went hiking today, and I went dancing at the beach, and I need to get stronger. I need to start lifting I have 10-pound weights. I'm going to start lifting them. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. Oh, I know. I'll do that. I can do that on my TV. I can record myself and see my progress. When it's all said and done. La la, la 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 la. Then we wouldn't have to watch any more Stephen Miller, right? He's scary. He's such a scary guy. He would have made such a good Dracula. Look at all those people. That's crazy. I mean, I get he was a popular guy, and I get that a lot of people feel like him. That's so scary to me that all those people believed in what he had to say. Why do people care what other people do in their homes? Or I don't understand that. I can't wrap my mind around those things. I don't know. I mean, I know that there's like things that have to do with. I don't know a lot of what he said because I haven't really listened to Charlie Kirk, but the things that I did listen to, I disagreed with, which is why I didn't listen to him, right? Because I didn't want to, again, just watching this is like, why am I doing this? Why am I wasting my time with this? I know that I need to know what's happening, but I don't have a whole lot of, I've said this multiple times, I'm going to say it again. I don't have a lot of time left on this planet, and I certainly don't want to waste too much time listening to this, even though I feel like it's really necessary to be aware of what is happening, right? Because it's, okay, so let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if this is when the sea lions came out or not, but that was, see, it would have been perfect for paddleboarding. And when we left, it was up a lot further because it was coming in. But look at how smooth it is. I could have stood up on that pretty easy. You know what I mean? It would have been good exercise too, balancing on it. And there were critters out there. I don't know if they're going to show up though in this video. I don't think so. It'll be another one. I'll have to download the other one. I took a bunch of short videos today. I don't have the sound turned on. I was talking.
Back up. Oops. Not yet. You might not. As soon as I have my paddleboard, but I don't know that it's safe to come out here right now. I don't know. If I had someone I knew that I trusted. But there's a seal out there. He'll probably pop up in a second. They always do. Well, not always, but a lot. But you might not too.
We will see.
It's quite beautiful, I have to say. I need a GoPro to put on my head so I can just not hold the camera while I'm talking to it, saying, look at this. Look at the beauty in front of us. Is this not beautiful? I think it is. I think we should enjoy it and respect it while it's here, because we may not be here that long. We don't even know. We have no idea. Anything could happen. I don't see him though. He's not coming back up. Not yet. You might not. As soon as I put my camera down, you will, though. You watch. They're smart little suckers.
So stiff.
That's why they're called
My
dogs of the
hips are
sea.
so sore. I'm changing my tire yesterday, I guess. Damn. Okay, that was my video, but it didn't show the things. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have dinner. I don't want to watch this stuff. There's got to be, I don't know.
Hey, this is Senator John
Everything I
Ossoff in
watch is
Georgia, and
trash.
before
You
you
need
skip
to
this ad, I've got this FEC
get
deadline
motivated
coming,
to do
okay?
something
Everybody's
better.
going to see how
You gotta
much
be
we
better.
raised
Things need to be
to
better.
hold
The
this
only way they can
crucial
be
Senate
better is
seat
if
in
they make them
Georgia.
better. So I'm gonna
Donald
have to
Trump,
start doing artwork.
national Republicans, they're all going to see
you
if we're
know.
strong or not, and I need
Get
your
this
help to be as
stuff
strong
ready
as
so that we
possible.
can
So
do
please,
something on the
before this
farmer's market
deadline,
this summer and
chip
maybe
in
make
$5,
some money
$10
so that I
or
can
whatever
pay
you
off my
can.
credit cards and get the
Tomato.
sell this house and get some land. You know what I mean? I'll be 62, semi-retired, baby. Anyway, I'm afraid. So now that I've said that, I'm gonna go make dinner. Bye, Odin. Flippity.
Hi, I'm Mark Elias,
this
a lawyer
guy.
for the
I don't
Democrats.
know.
And I need your help
Stand
to
up
join
to
me in
Trump.
standing up against
but-
Donald Trump. Look, like you, I'm just
yeah,
one
but
person
then you
doing
want
my
money from
best
me,
to try to
and I don't have
navigate
money
a
to give
dangerous
you.
time in our country's history. Sure, I'm a lawyer, and yes, I have a somewhat larger platform, but right now, my most important role is the
BTC.
same as yours, active citizen. Will you do me a
I
favor?
don't know,
Add
baby.
your name.
Keep holding on. All right. Bye. I'm gonna go. I'm hungry.